How is it hanging, my guys? How are you doing? All right. Also, hello, YouTube. Yes, I know it has been more than a little while since I've last streamed to this platform. I think, according to the last stream, apparently that was back on, what was that date? August 2020? Yeah, it's been a pretty good while, hasn't it? STK, what's up? Yes, I do see everyone in chat right now. If chat doesn't show up every once in a while, that's because all my settings are for Twitch. So as a result, if I don't say anything to you, don't worry about it. I do see you. I got chat right here, actually. So I'll just keep you parked right down here for the time being. Why the hell not? Because there's a lot of elements that need to change if I'm going to be optimized for YouTube and not Twitch right now. But it's fine. So, evening, my guys. How are you doing? So, yes, as the title of the stream denotes, tonight is, in fact, the 10-year anniversary of me creating this YouTube channel. Oh, where do I even begin to unpack with that one? Okay, well, I had some notes jotted down. Excuse me, Tasha, can I get past you, please? Well, I guess before we get further in, let me just go ahead and reacclimate you guys with my dog. Tasha! Hey! Want to be seen on YouTube? Hey! Yes, this is my husky dog named Tasha. We adopted her in Arizona. She's a very good dog, but you most likely heard her howling at the start of Raging Blast 2. Yeah, that's when she had to go to the bathroom. Very cute. Let's go ahead and switch back. So yeah, tonight's festivities, like, oh, okay, chat is visible. I don't have to worry about this then. Yay. Woo, off the hook. But yeah, I had some notes jotted down actually. Let me go grab them really quickly. Hi. My dog is barricading me from actually grabbing my notes. This is going to be very unprofessional. Yes? Sorry guys, stream's canceled. Tasha is not letting me by. Can I scoot past? Can I scoot past? Thank you. Oh, lovely start for my now visible 4,000 subscriber viewer base to come see me make an absolute ass of myself. Perfect timing, absolutely. Would not have it any other way. So, got a couple things to go through tonight. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer one. What'd you do? What dog doing? She's doing good. She's doing pretty fine. All right, let's just go ahead and take us from the top. I was gonna give this a little bit of breathing room to let more people in, but considering I have no guarantee if more people will actually come in general, this is a bit interesting. So first, let me just get this out of the way. Yeah, 10 years. Jesus, I did not think I'd be doing this for half that time. Well, that's not true. I knew I would have a legacy channel for a while anyway. I just didn't think I'd stick to the same one for that long of a time. This all started from an idea. Oh, god damn it. Of course, comments are now not showing up. You know what? Fuck it. I'll keep you guys visible down here. People would show up if this was advertised. I fucking pinged the Discord server, you absolute loop. I'm gonna write myself in. Oh, it just lagged. Okay. Alright, let me just go ahead and kick this off. So, originally this whole YouTube project of mine doing anime Let's Play stuff kind of originated actually from a YouTube channel that ironically some of you Sonic fans might be familiar with, Clement J642. Now, originally the YouTube channel wasn't going to be anything more than the reason. I don't remember the exact reason why I chose Rising Jericho. Back in the day in the awesome video game community, there was like a lot of edgy names kind of going around, like Omega Boundary, stuff like that. Just a lot of like weird aliases like that. I think I chose this one because it was kind of cool. I might have derived it from Chris Jericho. I don't remember for sure. It might have just been something I just kind of came up with and was just like, hey, let's just stick these two words together. Why not? It's kind of noticeable. So yeah, pretty cool. But then something happened. Something kind of happened that kicked things off into high gear. That was literally the second thing I did because I was like, hey, you know, I got this game. Why the hell not? Oops, 26,000 views. Now that's actually more. That's actually less than I remember there being. I think I remember hearing that YouTube like cut off a lot of views at some point or something. I remember this was like 30K, but it's whatever. I actually, truth be told, and maybe some of you would be shocked to know about this, I actually do not look at my fucking. I don't look at the most viewed videos often because the stuff that blows up is accidentally the stuff that either I put very little effort into or the stuff that I Did not intend to get big. Half of these, Jesus, I was not in a mood to record this at all. I was in a bad mood with Brandon. This was like the second Let's Play video I've ever done. When I was exporting 480i video at like 720p. Oh, okay, chat's just very delayed. You know what? It's YouTube. It's whatever. This kind of blew up out of nowhere. I'm not even sure why. This is a funny edit. I didn't even know how to crop video in Sony Vegas. I don't even know why that took off. Oh, good stuff. I'm glad this took off because I would say this is the first time where I would consider my Let's Plays to be actually kind of good. That is Uzumaki Chronicles. Like, this is one I would say that actually is kind of watchable. Everything beforehand, not really. I'm glad this took up, but that's besides the point. It took off, and then way back in the day, I was like, you know what? Clement makes really excellent content. So, you know what? I'm going to do Let's Plays of every Naruto Dragon Ball Z game ever made that I can really get my hands on. And have I kind of regretted it? Yeah. Why Buck Bumble coming on? So over time, I've been doing this for a very long time. I like to think that I've actually gotten pretty. So you can see this as a waste. Like this one comment has so lovingly deduced. Not that one. It was, man, 2,300 videos yet 4.1k subs. It'd be like that. To be absolutely fair, considering how niche my content is, coupled with my speech impediments, that's very obvious to anyone with working ears. And me never really adapting to like modern formats of YouTubing, yeah, it was gonna kind of be like that. In fact, I'm gonna be honest, the sub growth is kind of like petered off for a little bit. Started this year off with like plus 40. I'm like, wow, we might actually have a chance of getting to 5k before the end of the year. And then I don't know what happened. It kind of, I don't know what happened. It was like sometime around late January. I'm not sure exactly where that happened, but it is what it is. I mean, it's never really been about for me, it's never really been about the content. Well, not really about the content. It's never really been about the money or the viewership. But at some point in time, you do have to start considering, like, I have 40k in student loan bills I gotta take care of, and I'm not really getting to my field, so maybe I should consider it at some point in time. So yeah, if I'm being real, I have been thinking about an out for a while. Like, do I ever draw the line? Where would I draw the line? Because I don't see myself doing this for another 10 years. Gonna be real about that. It's still a good, fun hobby, don't get me wrong. It's helping me find my voice. I have a pretty cool circle of friends on Discord, especially. By the way, seriously, if you don't follow me on Discord, please, absolutely do so. We're really cool, except when someone isn't being cool. But I make quick work of that. But anyway, I guess I got a decent announcement to make. So I guess to feed back into the next point, me considering my next steps. What are my next steps? Because I still like what I do, obviously. I've come too far to really look back at this point in time. But conversely, yeah, the content I make is way too niche. So, and people change in 10 years. So I've done a thing. And it's been something I've been meditating on since the end of last year, early this year. And I'm finally pulling the trigger. Bob has a new YouTube channel. For the first time since I've created this YouTube channel, I have actually made a new YouTube channel. Jericho FGC. I'm going to leave the link for this in the Twitch chat. Twitch chat? Not quite. Come subscribe to me. This is going to be what I consider my more, I guess, fulfilling. I don't know if I would call it fulfilling, but different kind of content that I'm making for myself. I've been really back and forth on making one for Yu-Gi-Oh! Or one for fighting games. And honestly, I think with fighting games, I would have more, like, breathing room to do whatever I want. Plus, yeah, Bailey, I saw you subscribed already. Excuse me. I wonder if just have a delay on YouTube. That might be it. Either there's a delay of YouTube getting my video feed, or it takes a while for Twitch chat to get, I keep doing that, YouTube chat to become visible. Who knows? But that's whatever. But yeah, I'm going to be doing tech and content at first. If you come over to Twitch, please come over to Twitch, seriously. This is where a lot of stuff I'm going to be doing. Subbed and the bell has been hit. Cool, thank you very much. Now, over on Twitch, I have been getting a lot more into Tekken as of late. So, the thing is, ever since I've moved to an apartment that actually has good internet, here's the thing. I've been into Tekken almost as long as I've been doing anime games, period. In fact, if you watch my very earliest videos, in fact, I can just shut it off really. Like almost concurrent with, let me go by date. Almost concurrent with me deciding to do this full time. Where is it? Oh god, I'm going way back to the beginning. I feel like there was more before that, wasn't there? Yeah, no, there was. Oh look, some stuff that isn't monetized. That's fine. I gotta go back in and start culling some older things anyway. Like one of the first things I did was like a Tekken video announcing that yeah, I want to be doing this. But over the time, Tekken's gotten better netcode between games. It's gotten more fun and accessible, and now I finally live in a place with good internet. So, and considering I'm now 29 years old, I'm not over the hill yet, quote Kakashi, I guess. But be damned if I didn't say that I want to at least compete in locals and make a slight name for myself in a fighting game before, you know, my reflexes start diminishing, the arthritis starts kicking in hard. Just stuff like that, you know? Oh wait, am I actually going forward in time? Yeah, I was going forward in time. Where is it? I know it was a video in here somewhere, but you know what? It's irrelevant. But you should totally sub to this channel because it's going to be a little more freeform content. I don't know if... It's basically going to be whenever I have time, I'll be posting here. I already got a few clips from Twitch with a poster anyway. But yeah, first thing I'm going to be doing is when I get to, I would say, blue ranks with Lars, I'm going to make a master Lars guide. And just see how good I can get at the game, you know? Just kind of like, just take it from the ground up. So, that's kind of a big announcement. But yeah, would you believe that I started this whole Let's Play process? I have a boom mic in front of me right now. But way back in the day, I started doing this with like a ironing board set up at like chest level, and while I'm sitting in my office desk with a blue snowball literally sitting in front of me, so it's actually like at face level. I think I might have it sitting around here somewhere. No, I don't think I have a blue snowball anywhere. But like, it was the most ghetto design. I would borrow my mom's ironing board because it provides just the right amount of height. It's so silly and stupid, but god, did it actually work out kind of well back then. Who needs boom mics? Who needs mic arms? We're doing this ghetto as hell style. It does not even matter. Who cares? But yeah, that's I think the bulk I wanted to say there. That being said, I think coming up soon, I may take a bit of an extended break. Oh god, the headset with the audio software, I feel like might have been like malware. Maybe, who knows? It was terrible, and trying to sync up like weird multiple audio waveforms. I'm sure no one knows what the hell I'm talking about. We found like we were using our really. Do I still have it? No, it's somewhere, but like me using my own old laptop and sometimes blue screen because the fans were dying. Yeah, good stuff from way back when. Yes, I am in fact seeing chat come up way faster than it does on YouTube, so maybe that's an indication that it really is kind of lagged out. Who knows? But yeah, let's go ahead and have some fun then, shall we? Now, Tier Maker is a bit of, I'll be honest, it's kind of a garbo website sometimes, so I considered about using that, but unfortunately, it's kind of poopy. So I'm doing this my way. So if your snowball out there passing hands 3 times, awesome. So we're gonna do this a little bit differently. I've been wanting to do this for a little bit actually as like a fun little like one-off video, but no, we're gonna be doing this in a very stupid manner. Like when I say stupid, I mean incredibly stupid. I don't know if this website can handle this. So Bob, what are you doing? Well, you see, desperate times call for desperate measures. And even though I have Photoshop, I don't know Photoshop. So here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm literally going to make a tier list using using Google Slides because I guess some people at my work have been doing this weird method sometimes. And we're going to see how well this works. And if it doesn't work after a point, I will literally not be surprised whatsoever and just be like, Godspeed, you beautiful, you stupid website. Speaking of which, there's Tekken music right there. Alright, so here's the thing I've been wanting to do for a little bit. We're going to tier list every single game I've ever done for YouTube. Mostly. And when I say every single one, I'm debating on doing the non-anime games, you know, Dead Space, Devil May Cry, stuff like that. Maybe not just the anime games for the viewership, but that being said, this is still going to take a hot minute. Good stuff. This is also a very low res thing that low res picture that I found. You know, it's fine. So we're gonna start from the very beginning. Also, yes, expect this to get very filled up very quickly. I don't know if Google Slides has like a limit for how many pictures you can load onto it. Should be fun on the way. But yes, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna have a Q&A afterwards, because I have not done one of those in literally forever. Brandon's gonna be like, but hey, you can just have one on Discord. No, not right now. So we're going to go way back, and I mean way back. Guys, so reference Maximilian my channel. Oh my God, where do we even start? Do I not have a playlist for Devil May Cry? I don't think I do. Oh my God, it's wild. All right, well, let's start with a classic, shall we? Naruto Clash Ninja Revolution. Oh man, I should probably turn safe search on if I was smart, but I'm not smart, so meh. All right, will this work? Can I paste? I can. Oh, let's see how demented we can get this. All right, we're gonna start with the one that started it all, Clash Ninja Revolution. Honestly, I don't remember too much about this game anymore. It's been a very long time. I want to say that it still might have some merits, but I have no idea. Alright, know what you're gonna do to the goat. See, I'm debating. I'm actually kind of on the fence. Where do I want to put you? Do I have you C? Or have you D? It still functions decently well. And honestly, the EX has been growing me. I think I'll keep it D tier. Yeah. I think it's sounding about right for right now. I know some people are gonna have objections, but I don't know. I feel like it's still decent, but it's got like nothing to turn like even on its immediate sequel, so yeah. Let's just go ahead. Am I still listening to this? Sure, let's go with that. But yeah, even Revolution 2, I'm thinking about bumping this immediately up to like... This one I'll probably go almost B tier. Nah, I'm gonna be honest. Although the mission mode it introduces is still absolutely amazing. Like, I don't think any of us can really knock that. It did help immediately. Revolution 3, I think actually this is going to be a weird one. I actually think I might put you higher up. If this was back in the day, I don't think I would, but I've been talking to so much of the competitive community that they've kind of rubbed off on me. Not gonna lie, I think... Am I really starting off like this? This is amazing. Oh, both these have Toa and Mira in them. Oh wait, no, Toa and Kodachi. Sorry, I've been correcting myself. Because I've been editing GNTEX2. Yeah. I think this is working pretty well so far. Yeah, Revolution 3's got surprisingly decent meta. Like, content's decent, characters are decent, Ama Kakashi's fun. Honestly, I can't say Komachi. I was off by a word letter. Damn it, whatever. Okay. Where do we go next? Legacy of Goku. Well, depending on what Alex's opinion is, I think he might have some objections to this. Yes, I misspelled that. Do not judge me. I'm a very fast typer. Limited edition poster inside. Well, you know it's immediately going to be top tier. No, what's going on here? D tier. Wow, Bailey, you're being kind of nice in this game. No, this is going on F tier. There's a reason I've not replayed this one single time since I did a Let's Play for it. And that's likely not to change unless I want to do a very drunk stream one time. Which I might do. I don't know. Maybe. It really is a god-awful game. Well, if it has a poster, you can't say no to that. Yeah, oh yeah, Twitch chat is... I keep doing... chat is very delayed. You know what? It's fine. They'll catch up. BT3. Is this going in S or A? You know, I think I might just keep it A tier. I know, but isn't that like an immediate inclusion into S tier? Well, know. Like, it is really good, but compared to everything else we've done, I don't know, man. Like, we'll see how I'm feeling a little bit, but I do feel like this is at least A tier, if nothing else. Man, we're gonna be stuck here for a hot minute. Oh yeah, also I will say the mods have been helping a little bit, but yeah, in terms of the base game, it's still got a lot of good stuff about it. Can't really knock that. Clash of the Ninja 1 and 2. God, did I do this that early on? I'm gonna say BT3 might be, yeah, A tier until I feel it might be worth S. Now in terms of Clash Ninja 1, man, this is hard to say because it's still Clash Ninja, but there's literally nothing to this game, and the meta is kind of whack. But it's still kind of fun in its own right. It's still got that good charm, so I think it's C tier. Also, it's funny that the game is short enough. People have kind of developed a speed running community around it. Very funny, but it's still charming enough. Well, actually, no, it's not. I mean, the menus are kind of dry. Maybe D tier. 2 on the other hand. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling that one. It's not a very balanced game, but single player is definitely there. Like, 100%. Actually, even the meta's not even that unbalanced. I think it's just, like, Conqueror that's insanely busted, yeah? I want to put you in A tier, but I know a good conscience would probably keep you in this tier. Probably. Oh, man, we're making good progress, aren't we? BT2. That actually, yeah, that's right. Back in the day, I did do BT3 before, too, because it's just a lot shorter. This, I unfortunately do have nostalgia bias for this one because it was the first good Dragon Ball Z game I owned. Because my first ones, again, were Taiketsu and Legacy of Goku 1, so, you know, there is that. I think, honestly, I might just be... I think it might be C tier. Because it's got single player to a fault. Gameplay is way better than 1, obviously, but... yeah. Dragon Blade Chronicles, uh-oh. Oh boy. You know what? I'll spoil this one thing, and I'll be completely honest. I don't think it should go all the way down F. I think it's an E tier game because playing as Sasuke is unironically kind of fun in a weird sort of systematic way. It's not bad. I mean, it is a bad game. It's kind of terrible. The game of all time is S. Oh man, Alex, you really got that Stockholm syndrome. These are good zeros again, but Echo Fighter I can think of. Oh, I can think of plenty more. I just don't have the brain capacity to do it right now. Also, sometimes I do consider redoing it. All right. Oh my God, so I got the old playlist. I was gonna do before it goes to the Shell Sailing Complex. You know what? Hell with it. Oops. All right, no whammies. Cool. Bob, what are you talking about? I was worried about the Major's tits kind of pop up on screen. It's weird I can already do this one because I wasn't planning to do it for nearly a decade by itself. This game is kind of good though. I kind of like this one. I'm thinking about putting in maybe B tier. It's a little too shallow, but I honestly didn't mind going through it that much. I think it was genuinely a pretty fun time. Also, being the first game I did over Twitch was also a help in that all, and also yeah. You know what? While I'm here, PSP game. Despite being an actual FPS, on the first FPS I've ever actually done for the channel, playing up besides Metroid Prime. Yeah, I was not feeling this one that much. It's got a good amount of customization, weirdly enough, but it's still just really shallow. Yeah, sorry. I don't want to do that to the major, but yeah, it kind of has to be done. The thing between having good content and a lot of content, each two is the latter. Basically, you would not initially make that distinction, but that is indeed true. One Piece Pirates Carnival. I don't remember shit about you. A major bummer. Thank you. Thanks, Bailey. I don't remember shit about you, but you're basically Mario Party. And unfortunately, I don't have a lot of experience with Mario Party. So, but I remember it was alright-ish. So, I think about you here. Yeah. Alright, next up. What do we have? Uzumaki Chronicles. Wait, why the hell is the only Cry playlist so high up? That's really weird. I feel like I'm missing things already. No? Maybe it just didn't start making playlists for a long time then. That might be it. That could be the issue. Legacy of Goku 2. Oh, now we're cooking with gas. This is where things got really good for Webfoot. And we got another Webfoot game coming up fairly soon, in fact. It's weird to think I've done all of that. It's so weird. Battle is the... Tell me that's not visible already. The apology game. Yeah, you can call it such. It is a really good game, but the difficulty spikes are crazy in the game, so I'm gonna just keep it here. Honestly, I'm amazed I'd be on hardware back in the day. God damn. You know, don't drop the egg. The boss fights having insane difficulty spikes. Yeah. Some stuff I'm not too big a fan of, but still pretty good all around. Yeah, where's the Uzumaki Chronicles 1? That should be in here. Weird. I guess I'll just go ahead and do them both one at a time. Oops. I am whiffing so hard on every keystroke right now. Oh, jeez. As a Dark Souls player, difficulty spikes are hard to notice for me. You know you say that, but you've also played Bloodborne, and tell me Daddy Gascoigne isn't a massive difficulty spike if there was one. Also, you know, Kappa Demon Souls 1, so, you know. Okay. Uzumaki Chronicles 1, where am I feeling you? Yeah, I'm in agreement with that SDK. Man, I don't want to be that negative on it, but it really is just kind of rough to go through. Like, it's weird. I feel like I might have missed some things in the game. The more I look back on it, like, maybe just like progression or unlocks. I don't know. But just going through it in general was just kind of rough. And then 2 is such a month. I remember nothing but good things about Uzumaki Chronicles 2, honestly. Like, it's... remember, a lot of these games I've not touched once since, you know, going through them originally, except for, like, the Tenkaichi series. Although, no, I did do some stuff for BT2. I mean, to get on that eventually. But neither of them really had... I had more trouble for the cost of Bloodborne DS1. How the hell do you not have issues with Gascoigne? God, that's usually the big roadblock for people. Anyway, I'm putting you C tier. I know DNC might become a little overpopulated, but remember the genre of game I'm specialized in. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of kind of just average-ish games. And we don't have a lot of cracking BA and S. I did kind of start off playing the more mediocre games. Oh god. Battle Z. Oh jeez. You know, it's disappointing. I was noticing this when we were doing Raging Blast 2 also, that there's just nothing really to be had about, like, what's really disappointing, I think, above all else, is just the fact that how do I describe this? The controls are probably the best that's happened since Tenkaichi 3. And it sucks because it's wrapped up in a game that's like one of the worst in the entire franchise. Like, I'm not well, actually, I don't know if I'd consider it down here. It's got some dumb bullshit, but I don't know if I'd consider it that dumb, you know what I mean? Still bad. Still very bad, but I don't know if I'd consider it, you know, down here. I'm bullying the game. So, you know, you want to think that either of these would have escaped F tier? Nah, actually, it kind of objectively, it doesn't really deserve to be all the way down there, but that's just me. Ultimate Ninja 1 through 3. You know what? Maybe they're just kind of grouped like this because of the way I did the playlist back in the day. By the way, I never got this. I know it looks like shit, but man, I wouldn't mind actually having it. Also, where is the... Maybe I'll fire this up on emulator, see if I can get the DLC working for Sage Mode Goku. Tell me that's not a chilling thought if there ever was one. Also, remember when this is a promo picture? Jesus. Alright, next up. Where? Right. This is gonna be hard to find. The vanilla. Man, I do like this game. I really do. The graphics are charming. The bit crunch audio is honestly kind of charming in its own way. I don't honestly hate the first game. It still just got the major issues of back in the day with, you know, the subsystem being insanely abusable. Like, I honestly don't mind one too much. Like, I've been thinking about going back and replaying it at some point in time on stream. This is why everyone here should follow me on Twitch, by the way. Because there's a good chance I might touch a lot of these on Twitch at some point in time. You know, constantly with them plugs. 2, I actually think is a good step up. It still retains a lot of, like, the good finesse and, like, graphical charm of the first game. But, like, definitely brings up the gameplay a step. But for that, yeah. Cool. Battles made with Geo DLC, that's just wrong. Did it? Oh my god, it did, didn't it? That's really weird. 4 is S? I don't know about that one, Alex. I do not know about that one. 3, however, I feel like 3 is definitely worthy of good accolades in hindsight. Story's great. It's basically 2 still. The only thing I don't like is all the ultimate attacks have motion blur on them, and it makes them really hard to look at. So for that, yeah. My god, we still only had one game above A tier. This would almost be A tier. Like, I would think about it. Not quite there yet, though. No, we got a different suite of games that's going to be taking that. Also, yeah, while Alex is mentioning it, Ultimate Ninja 4. I'm thinking this might be C tier. Don't get me wrong, I didn't mind it too much, but it's very cluttered with the story mode. Gameplay is fine, but it's also like recycling a lot of characters. Like a lot of characters. If you think that's bad, Alex, just stick around. I might do some wacky things with the tier list yet. I know another game that would be F tier, but you adamantly refuse to let's play it, Tenkaichi 1. More so that I haven't had the motivation or the drive to do it because, oh my god, even like 4 hours of progress, I've barely gone through any of the Frieza Saga. Jesus. Not a fun time to be had. Really not. And also, I don't imagine you guys will be too entertained by it either, so yeah. Oh my god, this is the thing I've been wanting to do also. Reading more Dragon Ball AF. And honestly, it's kind of goofy, but it's kind of neat. Damn. Versus Crusade. I don't hate this as much as Brandon does, actually. Oh yeah, the first Bleach game, weirdly enough, because we did a couple of the old games, but they've since been taken down and redone various times. That took a second to load. Oh, this is, yeah, okay. I think it's neat. The translation patch definitely helps with accessibility. That being said, though, yeah, still not objectively amazing. I'm debating D or C. D4, C, Keck. Need more Bleach representation on here, but yeah, I'm gonna keep... Do I like this as much as the PSP game? No. Actually, not like there's much gameplay going on anyway. I mean, there is, but there isn't. D tier. I don't think there's... I won't make that a garbage tier. I thought you'd make it B. No. Have you seen everything else that's on here, dude? Anyway, what is next on here? Vampire Hunter D. The game only I remember doing because no one else really watched it. Oof. I actually don't mind that game too much. I've been thinking to myself, that's still like the only game that's like really PS1 era that I've gone through for the channel. I've been wanting to kind of correct that. There is a Ghost in the Shell game for PS1 I've been meaning to go through. I don't hate this. I actually kind of like this. I'm thinking, do I want to go high as B tier? Maybe. So honestly, it was not a bad romp, honestly. I didn't really have any major issues about it besides like the different endings. You know, for the uniqueness and being a Resident Evil game, I think I will make it B tier. That was honestly pretty fun to go through. What's next? Oh, alright, well I'm going to do Samurai Champloo sidetrack first. Oh man, that was... Would you believe that Suda51 did this game. I'm not really joking about that. And honestly, gameplay-wise, graphics-wise, story-wise, yeah, it was definitely Suda51 not their best. This is definitely their days before No More Heroes. I will say that. Nah, it's unfair. I'll keep it here. It is a D tier. Everyone's jumping the gun with just having it drop to D. No, it's got some good things about it. It's got some charm. The original character introduced is absolute horse piss, so kind of terrible, but not playing as the other main boys was all right. Even if Steve Bloom was out of town for the game, I guess. Oh my god, Budokai. Oh, well, no, hang on, Boost Fury. Let's see here. This game, however, this is the one. This is the one. I feel like this is the best one because even though it unfortunately kind of does a 180 and is a little bit too easy, sometimes it's really good. I've been wanting to replay this myself, actually. There's also a thing from this game that I've never been able to confirm. I might go try it at some point. Who knows? Next up, is that the old Soul Res? No, that can't be the old Soul Res LP, is it? There's no chance. Oh my god, it's the old Soul Res LP. I did not think this was still around. That's crazy. Yes, this is also, in fact, one I was still kind of using name inspiration based off of Brain Scratch commentaries, with just being, trying to have like edgy, tropey, poking fun at the game kind of covers or names for the games, I guess. It's just, that was so long ago before I started taking these videos seriously, or at least the naming. No, that is not the old one. I can tell you that for a fact. Because in the naming convention that I didn't do any custom thumbnails at all. No, this is definitely the old one. Oh wait, 6 years ago though? Maybe that isn't new-ish. No, it doesn't feel like it. That's really weird. I'll go look at that later. Anyway, Budokai 1. And we're putting way more effort into the thumbnails for that one, though. I don't know. I'll look into that. Oh, wow. Someone ripped the models for Budokai 1. That is wacky looking. Alright, so with Budokai 1, where do I feel like this goes? Because this is going to be kind of interesting. Do I feel... Being a Budokai game, it's inherently kind of fun. But it definitely doesn't hold a candle to the future games. These are all relative to each other, by the way. Not in terms of like how I actually view them as games, by the way. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of wacky stuff here across the board. You know, as long as I'm here. Let me just get this out of the way now. And let's also populate some of the upper tiers a little bit, please and thank you. Because they're kind of barren. This game is fantastic. The combos are so cool. Like, the white fusions are so neat. I just love the character of this game. It's so nice. This is A tier. Not to start asking the serious questions, though. Do I actually view this game as on par as Budokai Tenkaichi 3? Maybe. There's a chance of that. I might make these both S tier. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really thinking about it. And for Budokai 3, yeah, you know what? I think it's time. I think we're gonna make 2 and BT3 S tier. Yeah. Because I don't see it as good as either of these, but it's still absolutely a phenomenal game by itself. Is the BT3 up to S? I'm not sure exactly what I'm reading. Oh, you're saying Budokai 2 and... No, Budokai 2 and S, honestly. It's a really, really fun game. I do like it that much, in fact. Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's just get Soul Res out of the way. Still a very good game. Yeah, honestly, like, even compared to Dynasty Warriors, it's still not a bad game in its own right. It's definitely better than some of the more modern Warriors games, that's for absolutely sure. I can't put it too high up, obviously, because it's lacking a lot of substantial single-player content. I'm thinking C tier. Yeah, I'm feeling maybe C tier. Or maybe... Nah, I'm feeling B tier. I wish it had more content so I can justify putting in an A tier, but that's just unfortunately not the case at all. I am getting a little bit low on space here. I'm going to have to start shrinking these down even further. Holy hell. That being said, though, we are making some substantial progress. God, Shin Budokai. Jeez, I have done way more of these than you would think. Alright, let's do these. Shin Budokai 1. It is in fact the Budokai engine heavily modified, but unfortunately, it's very goofy. It's goofy AF, as the kids would say in my chat. I'm putting it down here. Did you rank Pirate Warriors games? Not yet. Well, I mean, you can also see it here too. Yeah, I'm putting it in D tier. It's a good game, but it's lacking a lot of content. Budokai 2, however, I might make this a full 2 levels higher, honestly. Much better game. Although, honestly, that's hard to say. Do I want to put this higher than some of these? No, not terribly. A really good PSP game, though. Like, definitely one of the showcases that the PSP absolutely has some bangers on it, for sure. Anyway, let's just get Pirate Warriors out of the way as well. Maybe I'll be able to revisit my opinions of Pirate Warriors before long. Who knows? Oh, man. Right, I got to also do this. Hey, Nigel, you made it. Pirate Warriors 1. Where'd it go? Where's the game? Where are the video games? Where is it anyway? Oh, you're down here. Okay, that's funky. Oh, it's because it's a Warriors game, it's intrinsically a little bit good content by itself, but it's not cracking D tier. Like, hindsight being what is, no, it's not up there. Pirate Warriors 2 maybe has a chance of doing that, but the story is very stupid. Although it did get some gameplay refinements, so I don't know. Why are you down there? Get back, get up here. But then again, the gameplay is the story is literally atrocious. The level design is horrendous. Single player is terrible. Yeah, I might have put that in E tier. Alex, how many things do you ask to be in S tier this time, I wonder? So, in a, however, stark fucking contrast. Yeah, Pirate Warriors 3 is going like... I'm thinking A tier. Yeah, I think it's going up in A tier. I do believe that is what's happening right now, guys. Yeah. Also, that does set up having Pirate Warriors 4 in. I'm going to be honest, probably... I'm thinking B or C tier. I know that's a bit of a drop off, isn't it? Yeah, that's because Pirate Warriors 4 is a little bit of a drop in quality. Definitely a substantial game still by itself. Do not get me wrong at all. But I mean, compared to Pirate Warriors 3 with, oops, something bad happened just now. Everything still good? Yes. Okay. I was telling Alt, trying to see if I can crop the image, but that is not what happened there. Yeah, C tier, because I'm thinking more back on like, okay, what exactly were the single player content aspect for this game? There's story mode. There's like the limited treasure battle, the dream logs, I guess they were called. Yeah, not quite there. Pirate Warriors 2, I honestly say, is worse than 2. I'm almost kind of inclined to agree with that. It's depressing. And also not very surprising either. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I guess that's all the Pirate Warriors games as well. Alright, we already did that. Oh god, every single Heat the Soul game. That is the thing that's happening. Hi. We don't want to show the Weasel YouTube. This
is Twitch, isn't it?
No, this is YouTube actually. We're going right to YouTube.
Wait, you're on YouTube Live?
Yeah, I am.
Wow, surprising.
I know, right? I want to say hi to everyone. Oh, hello, Weasel. Aw. Is that Lucy?
Yes.
Oh, it is Lucy. I thought that was Cramp. I thought that was Namira.
No.
All right, it's time for 7 games. If a lot of them end up in the same tier, do not be surprised, guys. Heat the Soul 1, good amount of charm to it. It's got the back and forth system. Not a very good idea, but for what it was back in the day, I think it was kind of alright. I'm thinking I flipped it somehow. Gotta flip it back. Rotate. Oh, okay. Flip horizontally. Yay. Only for in comparison to later games, like the very limited roster, the mechanics not being great, you know, but still kind of good in its own right, though. Even Soul 2 was like quite a bit better. Oh, I forgot about Shatterblade. Well, that's whatever. We'll deal with that in a minute. We got an amount of things to go through first, boys. Soul 2 was a good improvement. It was a very good improvement. It's got more characters. I feel like it's understandable meta. It's pretty decent. Still has the issue of the meter system, but I'll bump it to D. Let's see. Do I remember anything for 3? I remember some things about 3. Oh yeah, the ridiculous like team mechanics. I don't remember I remember 4 being the high point, honestly. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably gonna be the same row as 2. I'm gonna have to start like making these smaller. I'm gonna have to start like going off over here. Can't tell yet. All right, Heat the Soul 4. I feel like this one was warranting of going up a tier. Like it actually did have a good roster of characters. I think this was also the first one with the actual meter system. Yeah, it was. Okay, yeah, this is immediately going up a row. Oh yeah, I'm feeling this for sure. Bleach floppy seconds. That's hot. 3 and 4 were the games that ran native 60. Yeah, right? Weird. 5. I remember this one not having too much. I will appreciate looking at Nell. That's manga color hair, Nell. That's interesting. Alright, enough by itself, but not hugely remarkable. I don't think there was much. This Let's Play lasted like 3 parts, and Brandon was falling asleep during it, so not a great glowing endorsement. So I'm thinking this is going to go back down. Actually, no, I'll keep it here. It's still running a new meter system, so that's immediately a good... See, here's an interesting thing of what I'm going to be doing, though. 30 minutes running mode, yeah, no kidding. Now, here's where things are going to be interesting, because Heat Soul overall has done nothing, I feel, but gotten progressively better with every single installment. Such that 6 here is going up to B tier, honestly. I would say this is actually the first one that's really worth playing with the story and with the content. And then 7, what do I rank 7? Limited, but super. I think I'm rating these more on like content overall you can play and gameplay. So if I'm doing that, that's not what I wanted. Can I undo that? Yes, I can. So if I'm being real here, I think this is going to go up in A tier. Obviously, I can easily put 6 up as well. But again, like... That caught me off guard. The thing about these games is that they only ever improved upon themselves with every single new installment, such that they never really got stale or bad. Like, introducing a lot of new characters to every single game, unless your name is this one. You just will enter the gameplay and more or less essentially improve. Yeah, no kidding. Sometimes substantially so. Like, see here, going from 5 to 6 to 7, just like incremental, just takeoff. The only thing that was holding back the games at that point was a PSP. Disrespectfully admiring that one for a sec. Okay, Tenkaichi Tag Team. So I do like this inherently on the merits as BT3 long ago. But conversely, the story mode also drags its heels like Noah's business. Thinking still B tier though. Still a good game. I've been meaning to do a thing also of going through the survival mode because I've never actually put much of a dent in this game's survival mode. Funny enough. I would put 6 and 7 and A to do different things amazing. I know. But like in terms of the whole package, like well, overall what you can do, good stuff. 10 guys to tag team in D? Alex, man. I don't know how long you've been following me for. Alright. What else do we have in here? Pirate Warriors 3. That was a while ago. Holy hell. GNT 1 through 4. Here's where things get very fun. It's basically just a Japanese Clash Ninja. That's the thing. But you know what? I'm still going to be funny and add them anyway because I've done them. I have in fact done them. So let's see. Word Clash Ninja 1 land. I think it might end a D tier. Yeah? Yeah. You know, actually, we're going to overlap these guys a little bit. There we go. GNT2, again, is basically Japanese Clash 2, so also going to be ranked appropriately. Where'd 2 end up again? Oh yeah, B tier. I'm going to put you right here. Hell yeah. Yes. No, it's going to straight to YouTube, though. I'm not taking it down. GNTEX is the media F. Oh, Alex. Not so much. N tier for nerd. Yeah. Alright, for 3. So, it's basically Revolution 1, but the GNT engine. So, I'm going to put it... What am I feeling this one? I'm thinking maybe C tier? I don't know, it is definitely an option for sure. Yeah, I'm thinking probably C tier, because it's still a GNT but it's on its head, so ostensibly it is still good enough by its own merits and plays good, but yeah. You know, one thing I like to believe about that may have helped people with is if you have a speech impediments, I like to believe that maybe have helped people like become more confident speaking and being able to overcome it. Because when I started this way back in the day, I was mumbling and slurring like you would not believe. Some people back in high school used to straight up believe I had like a severe, like I had like an Australian accent. I'm just like, what? No. Because of just the way I slurred everything was horrible. Anyway, yeah, this is going S tier, obviously. So I don't know. I like to think I kind of found my voice at some point in time, and maybe I can be an inspiration for anyone else who's having issues speaking as well, or at least public speaking, maybe. Slur gang? Yeah, no kidding. Alright, EX1. So unfortunately, I've only done so far, I've only done 2 of these games for YouTube. Currently, obviously, we're working on 3 in special, but for the time being, surprisingly, this game's actually not that bad. Like, the meta's kind of fun. There's so it's low content, so it's there's not much replayability for single player, but however, you can also blow through this game super quickly and just get right to the fun bits. So I'll put it there. 2's I think might be a step down, ironically enough, even though it is the sequel, so they only added. Yeah, I don't think this is a game you'd really want to go back to. And having gone through it myself, yeah, I can kind of see that. Does GNT3 lose points for a sports story? I couldn't tell you because it's been so long since I've actually looked at the story mode that I am not immediately aware. Also, yes, as a reminder, I've done Let's Plays for all of these games. Holy hell. Let me make you a bit bigger so you're more distinct. Same with you. Wait, how the hell did both these games end up with Ghost of the Shell next to them? That's very funny. Alright. What else? Anything else? not immediately thinking of. Well, I guess that's Storm. Yep, there's Storm. Let's see. Well, luckily we haven't done many Storm games. Rev 3 is S. Rev 3 did not end up in S, but it is B tier. Compared to everything else, it did pretty well. Man, you guys are missing stuff. Nah, Rev 3 did end up over in B tier. Which is still, I think, a pretty good placement considering the grand scale of all these games next to each other. Yeah, the more I've been looking at this game, the more it's kind of losing its shine a little bit. I don't think I like playing the overworld aspect, but I don't enjoy playing the actual gameplay much. You know what I mean? Yeah, C tier it goes. That's unfortunate, but you know how it is. Storm 2. I think even less of this game if I'm being completely real about that. So, where's Bob going to put Storm 2 today? Because, oh no, he's so negative. He should be more thankful for the games he has. Obviously not. Definitely not. The gameplay is still incredibly limited. The post game is kind of a chore. Yeah, it's got good boss fights, and that's literally the most I can say that's good about the game. Now, it was also the first one to have online mode, but somehow no training mode. Yeah, it's not going. It's not doing too good. Anyway, hey, you want to take bets on where exactly Storm Generations are going to fall? You'll never guess. Come on, let me highlight. Yeah, it's going up here. It is 100% going in A tier. It revolutionized the whole series. Every single game following has basically been Generations, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's going in A tier. Not S. Storm 3 will be an S, but it's really good. It's really good. Storm 2 down here. Generations up here. No, I don't do this to mess with you guys sometimes. Sometimes. Alright. And from there has it been DBFZ. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's... I'll contain your surprise that the game Bob spent considerable time on learning competitively. Again, that's one other thing I would like to shoot for with creating a new YouTube channel as well. It's the fact that with it, I won't have to worry about publishing a video and no one really be watching the game whatsoever. And I can pull a new audience that way also. At this point, don't think of the new YouTube channel, by the way, for anyone who has missed it. Oh yeah, create a new channel, babe. Yeah. For fighting games. Yeah, for anyone who missed it, there's been a new YouTube channel has been created. Be sure to go follow me on there so that way you're able to watch stuff that I do. That's for fighting games, and hopefully me being relatively good at them. That is the intention. Also, I noticed 500Ds and C tier is a prize considering you had to drink Fireball for each session. I didn't drink Fireball for each session on that. Honestly, it was kind of a fun game. I mean, maybe it's just me looking back at Rose Tinted Glasses. It was not a bad game at all. I mean, rustic, sure, but Resident Evil games kind of did that back in the day. So, you know, it's whatever. Wait. No, it's not even in C tier. It's in B tier, man. Alright, but yeah, no. Continued surprise that DBFZ is in S tier. I would make it S+, except the story mode is kind of garbo, but the gameplay is so fucking amazing. It's simplified, but simplified to the point that you can actually dedicate much more muscle or much more time to learn the game rather than learn, like, inputs. You know what I mean? Alright, what's next? Storm. Oh, yeah. Was that 27 videos just to get through the second servant? Oh my god, this game was never going to end at that rate. Where do we play second? We're not going to, because I'm only tackling anime games I've done. Right, I'm going to be leveling with you guys. So Fate Extra never got finished. I only got to the first 2 servants, and that was it. There's a reason for that. It's because, one, hardware failure. Two, this was around a very unfortunate time in my life, unfortunately. And three, it's that PSP games are rough to go through in general, so yeah, chances are this might be redone. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's obviously getting on here. So chances are I'll reboot this at some point in time. Also, this is also the last time I recorded PSP native hardware, because I was not going to maintain that whatsoever. Needless to say. Now let's move on. I've been thinking about it. I've been wanting to get to more Fang content in general, so don't worry about that, guys. No remake coming out in 9 years. Hey, better than us redoing Bleach every 2-3 years, huh? I'm in a sassy mood tonight, goddamn. It is the first visual novel I covered, huh? Alright, let's see here. Grand Adventure. That I do actually think was pretty good. No, Alex, I'm not feeling F for this one. I think it still holds up decently well. It was a kind of a fun event, kind of a fun romp. I'm thinking B tier, honestly. Not the worst thing I've ever experienced. I just wish it wasn't, you know, as RNG as it was, but it's still kind of fun. All right, where else are we going? Oh my god, I forgot about the game. Attack on Titan: Wings of Freedom. We did do that game, didn't we? PS4. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that icon, I guess. 18 plus, damn. I mean, it's gory, but that's about the extent of it. Okay. Surprisingly a decent game. A nice departure from Tecmo Koei's usual Dynasty Warriors engine, I would say. I'm thinking maybe... No, I don't think A tier, but I think I'd enjoy enough that I would probably put B tier. It for... a Warriors game, it feels like the additional content is not impossible, which is a very nice departure. D tier. Nah, B tier. Next up. I think that's almost all of it, actually. Right, I guess we'll get Legacy Duels out of the way first. That being said, though, finding one for the original game is going to be a little bit tricky. This is oh yeah, Berserk also. Oh my god, the Berserk games. Somehow I didn't see those. It's a fairly good game. The biggest issues are still the fact that it didn't really cover the Pendulum story at all, and the fact that it's only got 32. Did you Samurai Champloo? Yes, I did. Where'd it end up again? Let me look. Where did it go? I swore it was in here. I remember putting in D tier somewhere, yeah? Yeah, there it is. Alright, the 1080p video might make it hard to see. C tier. Yeah, we're just gonna run off the page a little bit, I guess. Alright. Alright. Well, since I've been reminded of it, yeah, the first game... I literally cannot recommend it to anyone at all if they're not a Berserk fan. Even Berserk fans, I'm like, you might want to dodge this one, buddy. Although I will say, Drew Pickles voicing Berserk is a very funny idea, and that one that I keep contemplating, and it's like, this is the funniest shit ever. Oh my god. So I'll put it, yeah, I'll put it here. And meanwhile, the PS2 game is actually pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. My Costco. Oh my god, right. I'm really thinking about this one, and it's gonna shell shock some of you. I think it's going up here. I think I think the PS2 game is going up here. It genuinely turned out far more than I ever thought it would actually. It genuinely was way better than I ever thought it would be, and that still blows my mind. So I can't complain. Anyway, so unfortunately, it's a little bit of a downturn for the next game following that. Yeah. Using cutscenes for an anime definitely didn't help with people trying to post this to YouTube. It's the same issue with San Goku Boss of copyright content being a good driving point of the content. That being said, though, Guts is fun to play. I will say that. So, yeah, I'll just put it right next to the other Muso game I've done. Still can't wrap my head around the fact that Michael Bell voicing Guts, though I did something like Shenlong and Bloody Roar Extreme. I digress. Huh. Yeah, I did not know he was in Bloody Roar. That's crazy. The guys in other servers know more about Bloody Roar than I do. I own 4 physically, but I've never really put too much time into it. Alright. Is there anything here I've not actually done yet? Let me take a quick look-see. Oh yeah, there it is. My Hero, right. Fate Extell, have not done the game yet. There we go. Raging Blast. Fuck me running. I've always done more DBZ games. Also, Burst Limit, now I'm thinking about it. Alright, My Hero Wants Justice. The first game was still kind of pretty good. Like, for these guys' I think first major outing for a fighting game, I think they did alright. So, I'm thinking maybe, yeah, I'm thinking B tier. I honestly think it was pretty good. And this is, of course, because of the fact that its sequel is going in A tier. Like, oh god. Also, shouts to the fact that me and Brandon completely recorded the original game, and then, like, not even before we're posting it and I'm editing it, like, I'm not even kidding, a day after we finished recording all the game, they dropped a patch for the English dub in the game. Jesus Christ, being in a pandemic really does things to a motherfucker. Like, it's crazy. My Hero Academia D. My god, Alex, we're not on the same planet sometimes. It's just, oh yeah, dub out of nowhere, so that's pretty crazy. Even more crazy though, they did My Hero well before One Piece, or at least any recent One Piece games. Absolutely nuts. Anyway, Burst Limit. Okay, contain your excitement. Also, what is with this renaissance of people just rediscovering Burst Limit in the year like 2020? I think that was during the height of the pandemic, so we really needed ourselves some new content for anime games. So yeah, people found out about this game, and it's crazy to think about people actually discovering the game. All right, Burst Limit. Nothing has gone below Legacy of Goku 1 yet. May nothing ever do so. But no, it's going to E tier. Alright, Raging Blast now. The game of all time. It definitely is the game of all time. Look at this, we gotta advertise. Hold up, let me. Look at this, we gotta advertise it has PlayStation Network compatibility. Good stuff, guys. Oh, guys, this is lagging a little bit now. I would put this under E tier, but the graphics have grown on me substantially, and the music's not bad, so I will put this D tier. I really thought about it. The game did kind of, you know, actually, nah, you're right. My chat is giving me good ideas. Yeah, it is an E tier. We'll say that. It would go down all the way to the bottom here, but it's not that bad. At least if I hit a wolf, he won't hit me back. Okay, let me just go ahead and also do another very non-surprised one. Out of stock, you bastards. I just love how YouTube chat is so delayed, so that way sometimes I get bombarded with a bunch of messages all at once. Good stuff. I would almost want to put it S tier. It is absolutely one of the best games I've played so far for YouTube. Granted, of course, the fact that it is very long does kind of diminish a little bit of the impact, but I mean, it's still very good. That does, the amount of content that it has does not weigh it down that much, as opposed to BT2, wherever it ended up. I think it was in here somewhere, yeah? Probably. Or was it here? No, it's somewhere. It's in a good place. I know that. Alright. Oh, hey, there's a Berserk right there. Go figure. Pirate Warriors 4, Dynasty Warriors, Gundam Reborn. Still working on 3. I've really hit a massive brick wall in Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. That's still being a nightmare to go through. I will eventually fire it back up again, trying to get through it for you guys. Skipped Infinite World? I've also been kind of very non-linear right now, so don't mind that. Yeah, it's going A tier. It's a pretty good game. Very great introduction for, I don't know about great introduction for Gundam as a whole, but for covering the broad strokes of the series, it's a pretty good game. Gameplay is amazing, also. Good amount of content. Pretty good music, too. It's not bad. It's honestly a pretty good game. And then we also did 2. And despite being a little more limited than Reborn, I would still say it's warranting of some good praise. I would say C tier, honestly. Yeah. Definitely thinking C tier. Frankly, the fact that a Dynasty Warriors 6 engine game gets this high up, yeah, it's still pretty good. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, Kill IF. Also, shoutouts to how one of the thumbnails got flagged from YouTube. It was the one with Ryoko's ass like directly in the thumbnail, so I can't say I'm too shocked. Speaking of, hi, yes, there's more ass. Also, speaking of blue skies, yeah, this is going... How far north is Bob thinking? Better than that. I loved going through this game so much. I wish it was like 5 times longer so I could keep playing it. I really do. It was such a good game. Jesus. Like such a good time. Oh my god, Gundam 00. Oh my god, yeah. We've done more Gundam games than I thought we did. That's actually kind of crazy. Working on more. Definitely working on more. Just not immediately in the works. But thinking about more for sure. There's just not a lot that, like, I can easily do. That's the issue. I'm thinking... I'm very close to putting in A tier. Very close to putting in A tier. But I don't think I can do it in good faith. Because it's good, but I don't think it's that good. You do hear Super Robot Wars. My eyes will be watching. Hell yeah. Alright, is there anything here I have not... JoJo's Phantom Blood. I've been meaning to go back through this and playing it more, and it's not a terrible game. It's definitely a little bit... It's definitely pretty rough, though. Also, being the first of our post-commentary sessions, it was a little bit depressing to go through also, but not really terrible, but it's definitely not what I would say a greatly polished game either. I can take it or leave it. Yeah, I'll put it here. I feel like someone's going to say that's the quality of Phantom Blood in a nutshell, and I would disagree. Phantom Blood is still a good anime. It's just part 2 is that much better. Shovelware. God, Alex, you're so hyperbolic tonight. Alright, Bleach GameCube Death Gods Meeting in the Twilight. Yes. Japanese name. Let's just go with Bleach GameCube. Oh, nope. It wasn't that one. It was... Ah, there we go. Pretty sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the game. I can't... It's hard for me to gauge exactly because I didn't actually play this myself. Only Brand played it for the post-commentary recording. But it wasn't a horrible experience either. It didn't seem bad. Probably could have used a lot more polishing, but I'll put it at C tier, or sorry, D tier. I can't say I have a huge opinion on this, but it is the thing. IS Bandit's first outing for JoJo Games. Phantom Blood. Oh boy. Yeah, right. I still have to finish Shattered Blade with Buns. Oh my god, speaking of. Yeah, whiffing a lot on a lot of things, but then again, that's also just goes to show the sheer dearth of games we've covered for YouTube over the years. 10 years does produce some results. I will definitely say that. Like, absolutely. Infinite World. I would say that this is still a pretty good game. I didn't mind it that much when we were going through it. At least I don't mind. I don't remember hating it that much. The difficulty spikes are definitely there, but not incredibly horrible. Shattered Blade. Let's see. Very goofy game. Not bad though. Like, for the amount of content it gives you, then again, it is built off of the back of that GameCube game we were talking about a minute ago, so it does have a pretext for having the amount of stuff it does have. Although if I'm being real, I've seen much worse Wii remote controls in Wii games, if I'm being completely honest. I'm really running low on C tier space, so we're gonna nicely, like, just plop it right here. Really running low on C tier space. Call of Duty World, the game has an ending, false advertising straight to E. Based. Alright, was there anything else? Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to end on Tag Force 5. Since we're doing that game right now, we're still kind of shallow into the game, so I don't want to say shallow. We're still in the first half of the game, so I can't really say directly where this is going to be, but it's got a good placement. I would say probably... I am enjoying it. But it's also not an amazing game. I'm going to put it in B tier. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. I'm not going to count boss for it because it was a game then an anime. God, this is impressive how much we've done. Fuck me. And to think how much bigger it would be given our 10 years. I don't think we're going to be doing it for that long. I also don't think it would take that long to do Storm either. Do I think YouTube will be here in 10 years? That's a... I don't know. Probably, but not nearly in its current form. Alright, let's see. Super Robot Wars, have not done the game yet. All-Star Battle, we have not done the game. Oh my... Wait, no we have. Holy hell, that was in there somewhere. And this is specifically the original version, not the recent re-release, because the recent re-release does not have story mode. Holy hell, how did they pull that one off for a JoJo game? I don't know. Also, no rollback netcode. What the hell are you doing, Namco? I know you guys are cheapskates and don't like actually giving your customers what they want. But still, man. I feel like I should put this in C tier, but I know the game has depth and its presentation is good, and also C tier is kind of clogged up. So, actually, it's not true. We can go off the page. We can totally do that. I will put it in B tier. It is a good game, but it has Diego, so it's a B. B for based, yeah, true. All right, let's take a look back and see if I missed anything substantial. Probably not. Heroes. I've done so many games. Alright, well, let's just get this out of the way right now. Ultimate Ninja Heroes is literally a nothing game. It doesn't have a story mode. It's literally just made to kind of just pad content for the West because I think it might have been another one of those instances where they were too far ahead in the story mode or in the story versus what was in America, so they couldn't do much. So they literally just made this good arcade mode. Yeah, it's poopy. It plays like Ultimate Ninja 3. Warts and all. Warts and all. Alright, 2, however, I do have a softer opinion of. I do like the idea of the castle still, but it takes literally forever to go through. Like, it got to a point where I was basically just doing, like, the shortest possible missions I could drop. So, very neat. Its story is kind of alright. For original Naruto story, I have seen far worse. I have seen far worse. I'll put it at the tail end of D. Yes, Heroes 3 will be done at some point in time for anyone who's wondering. Just it's gonna take a good while to get through. That's the only thing. But luckily that's it for heroes right now. Oh boy, is there anything else I have not done yet? Heroes 2 is great. Way too long though. I did riddles for like 20 floors before because it got boring. Yeah, same. Yeah. Anything else I may have missed? Boost Fury. Damn, that's quick. I swear you played Naruto Legends? Nope, not at all. I don't even know what game you're talking about, Alex. Team Training was a modified Game Boy. Oh, if you don't know, so I did a Let's Play Tenkaichi Tag DBZ Team Training. That was basically a Pokemon ROM hack for that gives you DBZ characters. Mandela effect, yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, Alex, sorry. I've only done a couple of PSP games for Naruto. I've only done a couple of PSP games in general. Yeah, okay, that one. I think that's it. I think I've covered every single game that we've done so far. That is an amount. That is an amount that 10 years will get you. God. But I think there's some more. Fuck. But yeah, again, let me just go ahead and shill this once more because... Hey, if you're not doing if you're not chilling yourself and you're doing YouTube, you're not doing it right. Reminder again for anyone who did not catch it, there's the YouTube channel. Be sure to follow me on there so that way you see me having some fun. Pirates Carnival. Pirates Carnival was Fate. No, I didn't do anything of that, Alex. Pirates Carnival was down here. D tier. Yes, there is a new YouTube channel. Be sure to follow me there. I'm gonna once again link this in the chat so you guys can go follow it if you want to get a chance. I'll do things eventually. It's nothing on there has a set schedule. I'm just kind of freeballing it. It'll be mostly focusing on Tekken. Obviously, I'll touch Dragon Ball Fighters and other stuff when I get to them. It's hacking my mainframe. No. Alex, legitimately, okay, Alex, I promise you, I've never even touched the game. Like, at all. Like, never, period. He's talking about a PSP Naruto game. Also, Fate Star as a game, so it wouldn't count. Yeah, true. Wait, no. Ah, whatever. I do, but I've never touched the one he's asking about. Let's wedge this on here. Alright, well... I got a little bit, guys. You want to do a little bit of a Q&A? Any questions anyone on YouTube's ever had it for me? You want to ask stuff, go right ahead. No, it's not limited to one per person, by the way. You can just freeball it. Rip my memory. College is going to mess with your short-term memory, Alex. I promise you that. Only whenever I am not flocking myself with my current schedule. As it stands, there's already a bunch of games I want to touch that I want to do, and I'm just not finding time to do them whatsoever. Because YouTube schedule, competitive schedule, stuff like that. Have you ever considered tackling the portable Bleach games? I thought about maybe messing around with Brave Souls once in a while because I do have some good stuff for that. Actually, hang on. I have technically done a little bit for that. Let me go show you. There was a Bleach mobile game that I did do stuff for the Patreon play series, which, by the way, yes, has kind of been axed. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, Bleach 3D. We did do stuff. Oh, look at that. A new copyright claim for fucking Idolmaster. Let me go show you. Yeah, I did some stuff for this. If you're curious. It came out pretty well. We also did stuff for Gunpla Warfare. I remember that. Anyway, any other questions? Have you considered... Well, there was that one. But yeah, I guess this is kind of more like a town hall now. I guess if you guys want to suggest ideas and or anything else, Q&A, stuff like that. No, I heard you.
What did I say?
If you want to get fair, it's.
No, what I just said just now.
I know I hear what you just said just now.
10 feet,
All right, let's see. You know, Alex, if I can get more Gundam games working, I'll definitely stream it at some point in time. Are there any hidden gems you've wanted to tackle, things that people probably haven't heard of yet? Donkey Kong Let's Plays. You know what? Let me show you a thing. Let me show you a thing, Bailey. Hang on. We finally play Cowboy Bebop. One day it eventually gets an English patch. How is it that supposedly one of the most famous anime on the face of the planet, its one game, has never had a translation patch? I don't... It has a PS2 game. You'll see it actually on my shelf, but it never got a translation patch from anyone. Anyway, let me show you a thing. What was his name again? Was it for... Which channel was it for? Maybe... Alright, let me show you a funny thing that happened a long time ago. There was a Let's Play, kind of co-op Let's Play that I did with my buddy Thunder, going through co-op DKC1.
We're doing it.
We're doing it live.
We're doing this live.
Why? Because we could. But hi, everyone. I was gonna give him the control for doing the intro, but I guess he kind of decided not to. I'm gonna turn this down just so it's not louder than us.
Hey, ball's in your court right now, man. Since it's your channel and we're doing the co-ops.
Yeah, so that was back when I lived in a house with really, literally dog shit internet, so that did not come out amazingly. But it was a good experiment in trying stuff online. But yeah, I did do a Let's Play once upon a time with that. It was with a buddy, Thunder. I need to talk more to Thunder, by the way. He's a really cool dude. We were doing stuff, but I kind of, once it fell off, but he's been going through some stuff. People keep asking about Fate. I'd be down to try the Extelas even if they take 3 years, especially with the Musashi Koei game coming out. Yeah. You guys can see me cry like a baby when with Altera's ending with the original Fate Extella. Like, genuinely, that hit me pretty fucking hard. But I'll be a game for going to do those eventually anyway. I did, not for YouTube. That was for an independent thing. Alright, what other questions were there that I missed? Liam Triforce of Revenge of King Piccolo. Oh my god, Alex, you know that. Yeah, I played King Piccolo for Liam's playthrough of Revenge of King Piccolo, and he wanted me to do. I can do a regular Piccolo voice. It's hard for me to go really gruff Chris Sabat King Piccolo because it's a very deep kind of voice. What? I'm not able to do that kind of voice right now. Will you stream Ninja Destiny? I don't know which one that is. Let me go find out. Oh, maybe. You know, it's funny. I actually feel like I might have streamed this once before for like maybe 10 minutes, and that was it. And it's kind of messing with the DS emulator as well. But I will eventually fuck with it more, yeah. I guess I have a question. It'd be in your plans for Super Robot Wars, either for Let's Plays or just streams. I'd be happy to join on the streams. Yeah, there's something. So there's nothing for me to really announce or spoil because Brand and I don't really have any plans in place right now. But we have gone back and forth several times on the SD Gundam games, especially the most recent one. That one I put a good amount of time into. The issue is that they're very long and the story modes go quite a bit of time, especially if we want to show off dialogue. So that would be tough, but it's doable. It is doable. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about. G-Generation Crossways. This is the one that goes over the non-Universal Century content, which is still a really cool thing. Don't get me wrong, but this will be a Let's Play where each part is probably an hour long. Yeah, it has to be up there. The maps themselves take a while. The text takes a while to go through. It would be cool. Will you read manga again? Yes. It'll be for when we get to Storm 3. I'll have to read up through the... How much am I going to read for Storm 3? Oh my god. For Storm 3, I'm going to read up from the end of the Danzo fight up until... I'll say until Toby's face reveal. Yeah. To make things fast, New Game Plus will help. Oh, definitely. Like, we would definitely be rocking and rolling with, like, the... stuff. Quanta, Lupus Rex, shit like that. Yeah, it's a crossover game.
Oh, okay.
I think we could do streams or at least Modern Super Wars. Probably only a single game, but I think it's possible. Let me go through one of the games myself on stream, and then I'll get back to you. Like, I would like to play through at least one game myself so I can offer something of commentary. Otherwise, it would basically turn into a thing of I'm going to play the game by myself and kind of just bounce at talking points with Bob for like 3 hours like we done before. Everybody get the Quanta? Hell yeah. Any other questions? I do want to read more of the... There's a couple of side projects I've been wanting to do for a while. One of which is reading more of Dragon Ball AF, although generally that's been years ago, so I think I might have to restart at some point. Let's see, that... I need to restart my save file for BT3 because I lost it for the Mission 100 new game mode. Oopsie. No, that's just because I upgrade computers and hard drives got mixed around. Will you come to Dragon Ball here? Will you come back to Dragon Ball Heroes? Watching it, yes. In fact, that might be something that happens pretty soon. I'm just debating on what exactly to do for that. And also, need to dig up files, probably get some alcohol involved, you know, stuff like that. In terms of the game itself, let me check a thing. Because that actually playing it on stream will require me to fish up the Elgato, and that has been touched in 2 years.
Oh yeah, we never checked if it's working.
Yeah, I don't have much to plug in right now. Don't worry about it, babe. Let me see if this happens to be on Steam by some weird chance. Oh yeah, Taylor kind of accidentally spilled a little bit of coffee on the Elgato, so it's been cleaned out, but may need to run some tests to make sure about that. Nope, not on Steam. Okay, so that might be a game I emulate then. Yes, I know Master Duel. I'll eventually get back to you. By the way, you should tune into Twitch tomorrow because I'm probably going to play through a little bit of Metro Prime 2 as well. Dolphin, yeah. Dragon Ball Heroes drinking game. Drink every time the concept of power scaling is ruined. Yeah, just rest in peace my liver oil, yeah. Dragon Ball Heroes is a mixed bag. On the one hand, we've got arguably the most OP version of Goku coming from it. On the other hand, its quality is questionable. It's just a card game though, isn't it? Like, theoretically, it should be easy to destroy. No, I know, Alex. That's what I'm talking about. Again, there's gonna be alcohol involved in that. Also, I've been seeing some recent stuff like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta coming back, and then some Omega Shenron form. So, yeah, no, that would definitely be a thing that happens. Thank you, chat, for catching up. How long have I been going? An hour and a half? Feels like I should have been going longer. Well, all right. Did I have anything else I was going to mention? Let me go check my notes. Anyway, so yeah, one of my big goals right now for you, myself overall right now is I want to get really good at Tekken. And again, before my arthritis either takes over my hands and I can't really play Tekken anymore whatsoever, or fighting games, or my reflexes literally go to shit, it's my goal to at least compete at locals for Tekken one of these days, if not some other fighting game, and I can make some name for myself. I'd like to say I'm at least half competent fighting games sometime. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm doing it with that. SNES G Wing fighting games. That's a thing I do want to do. I think there's a Super Famicom. Yeah, that's the thing I did one stream and it was really fun. Gotta get back to it though. Excuse me. It is pretty cool. I forgot. There was someone I was talking to who was really into the game, but he just literally fell off the face of the earth. So that's one person I can't really talk to about learning about the game competitively. But there is a scene for this game. It's kind of cool. There's also some crazy ass combos. Like, you guys want to see some nutty stuff? Arcade 2D gun and fighting games. Yes. Let me show you anything. Here, let me show you some stuff. Who posted this? I don't even know. Also, I'm going to mute this. Or let's keep it lower. This sounds like actual anime music. Should be not fine. Never mind. Alright, well, yeah, this... Well, thank you for opening with the seizure stuff. There is combos for this game, believe it or not. It's also kind of cool. There's some neat stuff about this. Like, look at this. Anti-air conversions. This came out in like the early mid-90s. This is doing stuff that Street Fighter wasn't even doing. This is cool. Like, look at this. Of course, nailing these conversions, it would be very difficult for me, but I mean, so cool. So very cool. Will you try Gundam Seed on PS2? It's only an hour and a half long? No. Well, okay, I would have to learn the game very intricately first before I do that, but yeah, it is a thought. I'm also wanting to do, Bailey knows what the game this is, Encounters in Space, because I've beat the game, but it's kind of difficult. There's a bunch of side paths, so I don't know how much I actually want to show off. That's the thing. You want to know how to do an infinite? But no, this game's really cool. There's some wacky stuff you can end up doing. Maybe gotta have some seizure warnings, though. Jesus Christ, yeah. Like, look at this stuff. The cancels you can pull off. Absolutely insane. Like, you have freaking ladder combos, basically. That's so cool. There's also the Orphan PS2. What? What Orphan PS2 game? I don't know what you're talking about immediately. Oh, that's so cool. But yeah, also, I guess on that note, there's also a bunch of games that I've been wanting to learn some amount of stuff for. Really, yeah, no kidding. That was way more than I was expecting. No, so there's also some other things that I've been wanting to learn to do. Stabber Orphan is a PS2 game. Who? Let me see that. It is 9:30, I think. 9:15. What is this? Am I about to get baited? Surprisingly, no. It's an anime RPG. Yeah, no. I got nothing. But no, there's a bunch of other games I've been wanting to do. Let's see. Let's start with a fun one. Bleach Dark Souls. Yeah, I've been wanting to actually get. So one thing I'm wanting to do is since I do have this thing. I'm not sure how many of you know about this fact, but you will if you follow the fighting game channel. I have a hitbox, so I may as well get some good value out of it, right? A couple of things I've been wanting to learn. One of them actually being this Bleach fighting game that I'm currently looking at. It is really fun. I just need to actually pop it in to learn the game. Issue being is, you know, underground fighting game means that everything is pretty much locked to Discord, so, you know. I was learning Extreme Buton for a little while. Well, as in like maybe 1 or 2 streams. Actually, just 1 stream so far. But want to get back to it because there's some cool stuff in this game. It's genuinely kind of fun. I just haven't had a time to immediately get back to it. Maybe I'll make this New Year's resolution. Who knows? Is there anything? What other stuff? Oh yeah, Multi-Blood. I gotta be careful with the save search off. Only top results, Bob. This Goddess story mode update, quote unquote, kinda. So I want to cover this too, but I'm gonna have to get really good at this game if I want to even showcase some things off. Let's see, what else was there? Obviously, the things we're talking about with G Gundam and Gundam Wing. Oh yeah, it helps also this game has a lot of fake characters in there in general. It's a little bit weird. You think we would keep this just this series, but no, I guess not. I guess it's a kind of a crossover fight now. Cool. I guess. There's more stuff. Give me a minute. It'll hit me. Oh, yeah, obviously. I was learning this. And I think I can do some decent stuff with it now. Honestly, if we pop this in now and did a let's play for it, I could probably do some things. I want to learn some decent combos for some characters first before we get to this, but I mean, yeah, all three routes are anime now, so we can talk about this now. Yeah, that's so weird they got her of all characters. Like, it's cool she's in, but I feel like Gilgamesh would get in first, but based on notoriety, but I guess not. Will you ever play a Full Metal Alchemist PS2 games? Probably not, unless Brandon shows me the entirety of the original and FMA Brotherhood. Yeah, don't expect that one, Alex. Do not expect that one. Is there anything else that I'm really thinking of? You know what? I don't think I've checked on this in a while. Has anyone done anything for this? Starting one. How'd that go, my guy? How did that go? Try and translate the dialogue in such English. I've been looking through the files about the game. Already had some translation done for the tutorial, just not implementing the game. Got this on YouTube. You guys to compare and contrast. How has someone actually fully done this? That's so weird. Weird. Yeah, there's a bunch of translation patches I've been trying to find for some video games. One of them being this. One of them being the Claymore game on the DS. I know it'll probably never happen. But God damn it, I would want that to happen. Basically. I feel like that's been recommended to me before too. Yeah, if it's a series I'm already familiar with, then there's a chance. Wait, hello? Oh yeah, that's right. Someone was working on a translation, but I'm not sure what exactly came of that. Doesn't look like much, unfortunately. Hopefully, maybe someday. Alright, but I think if no one else has any town hall questions and or anything else, I think... Oh yeah, by the way, we're probably going to do more Fire Emblem at some point in time in the future. Do not be too shocked for that. If no one else has any other questions or suggestions of which I can immediately relate to, I think we'll just wrap. I think that's pretty much everything that I've come here to cover. Cool, I suppose. Yeah, got me on that one. Alright, but I guess I'll just about do it. Unless anyone has any questions in the next 30 seconds, I'm gonna wrap. Starting OnlyFans, yeah.
Dick reveal win.
God, you need to get the new hard drives.
Hard drives?
Yeah, it takes a minute for my 8 terabyte to turn on.
Wait, are you still streaming?
Yes, I'm still streaming.
Oh.
Alright, but yeah, guys, I guess I'll just go ahead and do it. Again, be sure to follow me on Twitch. There will probably be an extended break coming up in a couple months, maybe. Just time to just focus on just Tekken and just playing that and just getting my backlog in general. That would probably be a thing that happens, and that would probably mostly be a break for just posting overall.
If it happens, it would be in June to July.
I make no promises for dates. Alright, see you guys.